guitar, ORVILLE Peck. I believe first time on this channel. Come on baby, cry. So this one is a cool kind of country style-ish song. And yeah, the challenge here is all the chords we need to handle. I believe there are 12 chords. Other from that, pretty basic strumming, and that is what we need for the song. So let's start right away. No need for any cape on this one. So 12 chords, let's start with those. We have the first chord here will be the F sharp minor. Alright, so you need to bar the second fret here, all strings, and the rest will be 4th on A and 4th on D. The next chord is D. So that is open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then we have the A7. So that is open A, second D, open G, second B, and open E. And we have the D minor. So that is open D, second G, third B, and first E. Then comes the C sharp minor. So you need to bar the 4th fret here from the A string and down. So that means 5 strings from below and up. And the rest will be 6 here on D string, 6 on G, and 5th on B. Let's go on with the A. So that is open A, second D, second G, second B, and open E. And we have the E. So that is open E, second A, second D, first G, open B, and open E. Then we have C. So 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Then comes F. You need to bar the 1st fret here, all strings, and the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. Then we have the E minor. So that is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. 2 more left only, so stay and behold. That is the E7. So open E, second A, open D, first G, open B, and open E. And the final chord is A major 7. Jazzy feeling there. That is open A, second D, first G, second B, and open E. So there you have your 12 chords. So now we have this intro, and I showed you that in the beginning of this tutorial. I'm gonna give you the notes for that and how to play that. And yeah, the melody, just how it is, the notes will go like this. Alright, so that is the melody. So here we can look at the notes just as they are, and you can play them as they are, but it's cool to have something more, kind of a strumming, and it's impossible to have the strumming we're gonna use for the rest of this song, because you cannot do everything correctly. You have to kind of compromise there, but it could sound something like this. So this one is based upon two chords, and that are the C and the F. Okay, C, F, and C, F. Okay, so C, F, C, F. That is the melody. So let's go over the notes here. The first part is like this. Okay, so that is third on A, and again third on A, so 2 times, then second on D, open D, third on A, and open D. Okay, so repeat that. Third on A, then third on A again, second on D, open D, third A, and open D. So that's the first part. Then you have just one note that works as a bridge, and that is the third on E, the bass. And then it starts in the same way again, third on A. Actually, I can play this part for you so you understand what we're playing. The second part will be right. So that second part is this bridge, which was the third on E. And then it starts in the same way, third on A, 2 times. Then comes the second fret G string. Then open G string. Then second D. Third D. Then second D. And you end with third on A. Alright. So, like I said, the chords are C, dun, 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 F, and back to C, dun, 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 F. Okay, so here you kind of want to hit the notes and also keep this kind of strumming there in the background. So it's a tough job here to really get something more than just the notes, but you can try. I will not tell exactly how to do it. You can do it in your way. I do it in my way, because this is basically more than just one instrument playing this when you play and when you listen to the song, but this is just a variation of how you can do it with one guitar. So you can watch this tutorial and see how I play with my hand, my right hand here. I try to play these notes from the chords. That makes it actually easier to get some extra down or upstroke and to fill out the melody with some strumming there. So I play the F, a couple of downs and ups before I play the next part. Okay, so notice the notes here, they are from the C chord mainly. So that is what I'm gonna give you for this intro. And now we can start with the actual song. So before, we need to learn this strumming that will work for this entire song. And since C is the first chord, we will look at the strumming with the C chord. One round sounds like this. Right, so that is down, down, up, down. Very common strumming chord, strumming pattern here. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So a couple of rounds of this, a little bit slower, so you hear, we'll go like this. This, it's just for us to go through the different parts. So let's start with the first verse. You're gonna play C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F. All right, so a bit fast there, but you're just gonna alternate between C and F, and you're gonna do that for 4 times. So C, F times 4. And you're gonna play 1 strumming round for C and 1 for F. So very, very easy. Let's go for these rounds. Takes us to pre-chorus. The lyrics, they say it's the darkest before the dawn. So there, you're gonna start with 1 E minor, F, 1 E minor again, F, and 1 E minor again, F, then E, 1, and E7, 1. Alright, so that was the pre-chorus. So just to repeat this, E minor and F, you alternate that for 3 rounds, E minor, F, E minor, F, E minor, F, and then you go for E and 1 for E7. All these chords, just 1 strumming round, and that is the pre-chorus 1. Then we have the chorus in the lyrics, I don't want you to be afraid. So it goes like this. A, then A major 7, then A7, then D, then D minor. Okay, so we can stop there. Repeat. A, 1, A major 7, 1, A7, 1, D, 1, and D minor 1. Alright, so we're right in the middle of this chorus still. Now we're gonna alternate the C sharp minor to D. We're gonna do that for 3 rounds. Okay, so 1 strumming round for each chord. So 3 rounds of C minor, C sharp minor, and D. C sharp minor, D, and last round C sharp minor, D, and you end with 2 A. And that is the first chorus. So a quick repetition here. I'm gonna play through here while I'm speaking. And remember, 1 strumming round for each chord here, except from the last A, you play for 2 strumming rounds. So let's go. A major 7, A7, D, E minor, C sharp, D, C sharp, D, C sharp, after this chorus here comes again this intro melody, this interlude. So right, so exactly in the same way as the intro. Then comes the second verse here, played in the exact same way as the first verse, so nothing new there. And the same goes for the second pre-chorus, played in the same way as the first one. Okay, so the second chorus, it will be the same there as well, except from the last chord, the A, Remember, we played 2 rounds of that in this course we just learned. For the second course, you're just gonna play it for 1 round, okay? So you have this in the end, the C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, D for 3 rounds. And then comes the A, only 1 strumming round. Why? Because right after comes a bridge part. So that is where we are now, in this bridge after the second course. So that bridge starts with the lyrics, 3 words everybody knows, right? So it's very, very easy. You're just gonna alternate the F sharp minor to D. Okay, you do that for 3 rounds. So F sharp, D, F sharp, D, F sharp, D. And you end with 2 rounds of E. Okay, so still same strumming. Let's go over the bridge part, starting from F sharp minor. D, F sharp, D, F sharp, D, and 2 E's. Alright, so that takes us to the third chorus. And now we have kind of 2 choruses right after each other, okay? So the first kind of chorus, the first will be played in the same way as the other choruses, except from the last chord. Remember, the A again. This time, you're just gonna skip it. So the last chord here from this chorus will be the D, coming from the 3 rounds of C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, and D. And that takes you immediately into the next round of another chorus, okay? So remember, 2 choruses right after each other, so we can call this chorus number 3. And the D is the last chord, and that starts again the 4th chorus here, which starts in the same way as the other ones with A. So from D, you go directly to A, 1 round, A major 7, 1 round, and so on. So this 4th chorus now comes right after. Will be played in the same way as the other choruses, but yeah, you have this, yeah, exactly in the same way. Sorry for the delay there. I just had to think about that. Yeah, it's played in the same way, and the only difference here is that it takes you right after this ending here. It takes you to the outro where they're saying, "Come on, baby, cry." So after the 3 alternating chords there, the C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, D, comes the "Come on, baby, cry." You're gonna play 1 round of A, 1 of A major 7, 1 of A7, 1 of D, and 1 of D minor. And that is how ORVILLE Peck, "Come on, baby, cry" ends. Alright, so yeah, that pretty much covers this cool country song. I like the simplicity of this song. It's 1 strumming pattern, and yeah, it's pretty much straightforward there. We have 1 melody. It's cool to learn and to have some extra material on this song. Otherwise, yeah, it's just to play along. So thank you for listening on this and watching. I hope was helpful for you guys. If it was, please let me know. And see you soon, guys. Don't forget, play tuned.